Okay.
There we go. We started.
Sure.
Shall we do the intro? We kind of didn't do that last
We should
time.
probably wait until the button shows up.
Yeah, it's not even there yet.
Well, once the button appears, then we do the intro thingy.
Not that I
So
think
you guys
anybody
think-
cares.
Well, I've been late
Shall
for the
we
intro
do-
last time, so I don't really care either way.
What do you guys think? Shall we do more Mario comics again? Switch over to Zelda, Captain N.
Well, I don't
Um,
know. What did you
Well,
guys
first,
do
do we
last
actually,
week?
are there any new
Oh, come on, randomize it.
comics?
Yes,
no.
that's true. How many Game Destroyer comics have there been? Because there should have been like 4
Nerds on
more.
Skype? Is that the chat name?
That is us now.
Okay,
Zeta
cool.
changed.
Cool.
Zeta changed it from Beldantazar to that now.
Sweet.
Cool.
What changed?
I think I'm in the right chat now.
Curiosity.
Yep.
Nerds on Skype.
Nerds on Skype.
That's funny right there.
Skype.
That's funny right there.
I think a few of us. I don't know. I think we might not be quite classified as nerds. A couple of us, but I don't know.
No, every single one of us qualifies as a nerd.
Interesting. It seems to have the same chat as what I was doing.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
I'm just using
suddenly
Midnight
it-
Brew.
Suddenly
I see.
it went back to the Zeta stream chat for me.
It dropped for a minute. That might have been when Bell
Yeah, that was when I
started.
stopped streaming and then started again.
Yeah, so it's got like a minute or two lag, apparently. There it is again.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Now I'm in.
Instantaneous.
Chat only. There we go.
So yeah, so somebody pick which one we go with.
Zeta's here.
Hey Zeta.
Zeta.
Just like, sup, nerds.
Yeah, sup, nerds. There we get people now. 7. We have,
Sup, nerds.
before we introduce ourselves, let's make sure we have actual an audience, you know? We have Zeta right now. That's it.
Well, they're pouring in so far. Too bad they're all us.
Yeah.
Alright, I
My-
guess I should get this
My,
open.
my boyfriend wanted to come listen, and I'm like, no, you.
You were here last week, and you
What's
heard the
wrong
other
with
ones,
him
right?
listening?
Yeah, boy.
Invite anyone, you can. I'm pretty sure they'll love to go to this atrocity of voice acting.
My Toad voice is the pinnacle of quality voice acting.
Compared to
Still-
what? Gilbert Godfrey?
Sure.
Oh, Gilbert Godfrey is not near as soothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
how
go to
about
Godfrey.
Bobcat then?
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah.
Oh look, suddenly a wild tiger appeared.
Yeah.
Arklon had something to say, but I don't think he was close enough for us to hear it.
What?
Back with pizza.
Welcome back.
Yes, we have begun streaming, Arklon. But
I
we haven't done
know.
it yet.
I,
We are nerds on Skype, by the way.
I
Ark.
see that.
Yeah.
Nerds on Skype. Awesome.
So can you randomize our picks here? We have Zelda.
Okay, well,
Oreo.
hold on. This will be a first actual use of the Arklon randomizer.
Yeah.
Let me go
What?
dig that up again.
Yeah, put it up.
You guys are using the Arklon randomizer for what?
To figure out which
to
comics
pick
we're
out
gonna
which
read.
comic we're gonna do.
I'm guessing
Nice.
your
That,
boyfriend
by the way,
isn't
is a
gonna-
really it's basically something I threw together in like an hour or two, so it's not very
Well-
good.
After you fixed it that night, I would just spend like an hour playing with it. It's pretty awesome.
It's
I don't
super
know if I like
simple
the
too.
choice of picture,
Welcome,
but it was
welcome.
pretty awesome.
Welcome all.
To our atrocity of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ark, in case you didn't hear me, we're streaming right now.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay, good. Not that it matters whether we're streaming or not, what we say, because it really doesn't.
We
I
don't
was
care.
thinking of you, Zeta. No, actually, I wasn't.
There we go. So
Zeta,
here
but-
it is. Now let me just put a screen region. Do window capture, inner
Let me just send this to
window,
pretty much
sub-region.
everyone I know.
What?
And I'm not sure if Canvas was there when I initially linked this, so I have no idea if Canvas has seen this thing before.
When did you initially link this?
Last night, I think.
Interesting.
I probably wasn't there.
Did you
then.
see it, Vern?
No, I didn't.
Well,
What is
you'll
it?
see it
Sure
in a
we
minute
get-
on the stream, but you won't probably
Yeah.
are watching that. Let me link the thing in Skype so that everyone can see what it is.
I'm
And
watching the
then,
stream
I'm
at the
inviting
moment.
There we
I'm
go. Just in
inviting
case,
Victor.
everyone can now see it there.
Let's see.
There
what
it is.
looks like.
Oh, we got
So,
you.
Mario,
this?
Dear God.
Is Justin
Captain
actually
N.
online?
I'm afraid
Is
just
Justin
push the
actually
spin
online? I
button.
can never tell.
I think we probably actually should potentially.
Maybe.
So, Mario, Captain N, Zelda. Are there any others in that list, or is it just those three?
Okay, what the hell?
Yeah. Up to you guys. We could do the Metroid stuff there.
I'll add
Could do
Metroid
Punch
in.
Out.
It's my new randomizer, Frosty.
Metroid. So sure, Metroid
Oh God,
Punch
that's
Out.
spin.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, Metroid and Punch Out
the
seem like the
folder.
only other
What
two.
what
Oh,
the hell is with
jeez.
that? What the hell is with that picture?
It's Arc.
Wait till it starts.
It's certainly something.
Metroid, and what was the
How
other
did
one?
Zelda end up in like the floating in the void between the box and the bear?
Because
No,
it's
they do
circular
that.
around the bear.
The other ones are supposed to appear on the other sides of the bear. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
certainly-
he has.
Well, I don't have enough screen region. Let me just increase
Yeah.
that a bit.
Yeah, they'll appear around the bear. See? See Metroid up there?
There we go. Increase the
Oh,
screen
I
region.
see.
You need a
There we go,
reset
screen
button
meter
on the
increase.
bear. Because you have to refresh every time you do a different.
No, he
No, you
fixed
don't.
it.
Pretty sure I fixed that.
Yeah, he fixed it.
It doesn't work for me.
Huh.
Did you?
Worked last night when I tried it.
Yeah, when I
Not
was
the one that
playing
you
with
linked
it,
us.
it was working.
It spun once and then it stuck.
He didn't. Hmm.
That's strange. Because it was working last night. But anyway. So, here's the
Oh, I
5
see.
things.
What's happening is the bear is getting in front of the spin button, so it can't be clicked again.
Ah. Well, you have to
I had
make
to
sure the thing is
enlarge.
big enough so you can actually click it.
I have no idea what this picture even is.
It's Arc.
It's a bear
And anyway, so now I'm gonna spin.
in underwear with nipples.
Yep,
Nipple
Yeah,
bear.
that's certainly a thing.
Gamzee. Anybody,
Captain N.
anybody you know, Lily?
Yeah, that's my friend.
See, and the bear spinning.
Goody.
So yeah, Fern, this is all done in JavaScript and CSS, so no Flash for this.
Captain
Hey,
N.
games.
The bear has picked Captain N.
Yes.
We have
Nifty.
people now. We have Alu, we have Frosty, Tiger, Zeta, and Gamzee.
Okay, so which
And
Captain N's did
Anon.
we do?
Hi, Anon.
I'm not sure. I've been deleting them as I go along out of my spare folder.
And I
No.
think
No.
that
And which
Anon
ones
might
do you
be my
have left?
boyfriend.
Pick one of the ones you have left, Fern.
Hi, Anon boyfriend.
Welcome.
These are
Really
so
good.
bad.
Yes, we know. That's why we're doing them.
What?
Oh, you got Anon 1111.
How
Nice
about
quads.
We could
What-
randomize again, I suppose.
let's go with All's Well That Ends Well.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
And that
boy,
is
such
Zelda?
wonderful. Oh wait, I need to
It's Captain N, I think.
shift to non.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
Captain N.
Let me get
Window
this
view.
open.
There we go.
Where did I put him?
Okay, I got the karma cup.
I don't have a comic. What comic?
It was all's
All's
well that
well.
ends well.
All swell that ends swell.
Yes.
Yeah. And now we can do
Can't even
intros
find my
eventually.
folder.
Okay.
And of
The
course,
fuck did I put all of this?
so I don't remember who was doing Captain N last time.
Let's do introductions first. And then we'll assign, like, I guess. Do
I
whatever.
think
later.
the only thing I was doing from the Captain N was Mother Brain, so.
I was
Uh,
gone for the weeks you guys did this, so I have
I know.
no
I
parts.
know. I was doing Pit, so
Now we can actually
Yeah.
hear you doing him too.
Yay!
Yay!
Celebrate good
And I
times.
think
Come on.
Sophie was the one doing Captain N. I'm not sure though.
Probably.
yes.
I
it
was actually
Sophie.
doing King Hippo.
Yeah, I might have to have somebody substitute for Sylphie since he's like dead
Nope.
now.
Really? You think?
Quite
He's not in the call
sad,
anymore.
actually.
Aw, why is he dead?
Yeah, he was feeling sick earlier, so.
So anyway,
He's got a bug.
there's an actual female character in this one, so
And
that's of course
I'm
Nepeta.
feeling sick too, but I'm staying around to do this.
Well, he was throwing up and couldn't talk well, so.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah,
sure who
I
gets
know,
the
during
last
the
one.
club.
Should we do intros?
I'd
Eh.
rather not.
We can if you want, but whatever.
Fine, I'll start then. I am Gandhi. I am almost Rainbow in the chat. I was absent the weeks of the cap and end, so I'll get a voice whenever a character comes around.
You might get a voice right now, depending on who actually gets Captain N.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll find
there
out
you go,
soon.
Gandhi.
Yeah, there you
can
go.
be Captain and Gandhi.
Yep.
What did he sound like? Hang on a second. Let me go check YouTube and find out what he sounded like.
Average 90s man.
Don't forget, you can always fall back on my Toad voice. That should be
Yes,
our
the-
default voice
the
for
very
anyone we
charming-
don't know.
No.
Damn it! I almost typed a Wooster in the search.
We've
Thanks,
got to
thanks, Phil.
save the video game world!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also love intestinal.
Let's go, Samus!
Ugh.
And then Samus has the same Toad voice.
Can I make a
Can we
request
not
to you
have
guys?
everyone be Toad, please?
Can,
The
Oh,
Adam,
I
did
don't
you
know.
pull
I
up a
think
Toad
everyone should be
voice?
Toads.
can I make a
I
request to you guys and
don't
not
think
do that
so.
this time?
You
I
just
don't-
have to talk like
Oh.
this!
Damn it!
You just make sure that your voice is really high-pitched and annoying!
Well,
Which it basically is every single day of my life.
Yeah, but you're also screaming
all of
every
you.
single word. Sorry, Art.
Actually, I'm not really. I'm just speaking high-pitched.
Again, kind of like Gilbert Godfrey.
Who
don't-
is that?
If Gilbert Gottfried was a
It
two.
was what?
I don't remember who I was voicing in this.
You were voicing the dog.
Oh yeah, the
Yes.
dog that doesn't talk.
The dog that got no lines! Arklon!
Oh,
Art
geez.
dog.
Last time I believe you were actually voicing Ganon. Yes?
Yes, but there
Oh,
isn't a
that was in
Ganon
the
in
Zelda
Captain N.
comics.
22.
Yeah.
This is Captain
Yes,
N.
you know all the Ganon appearances in Captain N.
I
Oh,
think all
Here's
the
an
guys-
idea.
wasn't
Here's an idea. We let Arklon have what Sylphie was.
actually Ark, weren't you
We already
the
gave that to Gandhi.
Ark, weren't you the
What?
eggplant wizard? Actually,
I might have been the eggplant wizard.
No, I was the eggplant
Was
wizard.
Beld, and his
Yeah, that was
obnoxious
Beld.
puns.
was it?
You don't think that the guy who makes all the puns wouldn't be me, would you?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Well.
I thought we said this week we were going to go without a single pun.
Oh yeah. Right.
You really
When
believe?
when
that?
was that said, and how many
Okay,
fingers crossed did they have behind their back?
I think that was that Candrace challenged me to that, and I just said nope, not even gonna happen.
Okay,
That
I just
was-
checked Captain N's
Plus, the
voice.
comic itself actually has puns. It's the eggplant wizard. It's what he does.
Okay, I just checked Captain N's voice. He's like a 90s guy with a low voice and a bit high.
Okay.
As in, like, pot high.
I don't really, I
Okay,
don't
so
really
let's get
remember
going.
what- I don't
Little surfer dude,
remember
hi,
what
kinda thing going
what
on.
I did with my voice last time, but considering like 3/4 of the episodes, except for the first 2 episodes, nobody could hear me anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yep, doesn't really matter at all.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Bill,
matter
when you
to
upload
me.
this, you should put something like now with 100% more understandable me or something.
I'm gonna say now with 5,000% more
Then Candace
understandable
goes into his
Candrace.
mic.
What?
Okay, so intros aren't going to work since someone remembers who they're voicing.
So let's just
Oh.
go!
I'm voicing Pit. I remember that.
I'm cooking chicken.
I was never
Al's
part of
cooking
this
chicken.
comic.
Well, you
Yep,
have the
and
female
Frosty.
character, as always.
The eye icon there
Hey,
means
wow.
that right now there are 11 people watching, and 666 people total have ever watched the stream.
That is... I'm sorry, everyone who has ever watched this stream.
That's got to be wrong.
Those aren't all unique people. That
Of
could
course.
be like
Mm,
8 people 10 times
Constantly.
in a row.
10 times. 8 people, like 800 times.
Close enough.
No.
666. It
That
no.
might count anons that like pop in and out and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" and then immediately leave.
Okay, yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
You say that like only Anons do that.
Okay, fine. Anons, regulars,
Nope.
celebrities.
It is really worth mentioning. Well, no, I guess it's not, since I was going to say it is worth mentioning that there are 15 people in chat and 11 watching the stream, but then I realized a lot of us are in here and not watching the stream. So yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not watching the stream. I have the chat open.
There's also the consideration as well that we could, just whore ourselves out on Chatango and suddenly get thousands of views.
What do you mean, like?
No.
go on to
No,
Tango's
there's
do
plenty of whoring
advertisements?
out going on Chatango already.
Yeah, that's kind
We
of
don't
what I
need
was
to-
implying.
We don't need
Oh.
to participate in more Chatango whoring.
But what's the deal with this? I don't know what you guys are
What
talking
is
about.
the deal?
People do a lot of sex stuff on Chatango, and it's
What
really
is the
nasty.
deal with Chatango?
Yeah, I've gone through and just flagged so
what?
many profiles. It's almost fun.
They'll
It's
be like, "Hey, who wants to pretend to be my hot anime girl for a bit?" And some guy will be like, "Ooh, I do."
Yeah, it's almost like whack-a-mole. They just keep appearing, so I just keep flagging.
Yeah,
Unless
that
they've
implies that there is any sort of moderation going on in Chatango at all.
and that
so-
implies that they've done anything to actually warrant flagging.
Well, putting porn in your profile picture, I think, counts.
Yeah, Frosty. What is the deal with airline food? They give you these little bitty
Who are
portions,
these people?
you feel like a giant.
It's like this
from
is
the
a
Palace of
sandwich.
Power to
What is this? A sandwich for ants?
No one is paying attention to Fernan, so everyone shut up and let's actually get started.
Indeed.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Still cooking chicken.
That never works.
I was gonna
Last
go
time
and
I
make
cooked chicken.
some toast, but I guess
And
you
it's
know,
not
I'm
going
ready,
to-
so
Not that foul.
I'm gonna order some goddamn pizza because
Guys.
you mentioned it and I want some pizza now. God damn it. I was hoping to not order pizza this week, but no.
Birds on Skype eating!
don't you
Yep,
eat
that's
pizza
what I'm
like
doing.
every week we do this build?
Because everyone's ordering pizza every week. God damn it.
I'm usually one that orders pizza, but I don't have
We
the
are-
cash today.
We are pizza eating motherfuckers in this place. I know there's a lot of us eat pizza a lot.
You say that like
guys
most
think
people
these
It's
don't
worm-
eat
pizza
pizza.
time!
Any of you guys think these worm-like things kind of remind you of crocodiles mixed with tremors?
I don't know about that, but they make me
Remediles?
they make me wonder if there's anything phallic going on.
Of course, you would go immediately to that.
They kind of to me,
Phallic?
they kind of just like
yeah, that's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
exactly. I said phallic.
to me
Pizza
they,
is-
to me they kind of look like just gigantic green veins, like muscular veins with the jaws of like the Langoliers.
No, the Langoliers have 3 jaws.
So anyway, thank you guys for coming
That's
to our
not
Mother's
bad.
Day stream. Where we're
Well,
gonna.
that-
It's Mother's Day stream.
That reminds me that I need to send my mother a card. Thank you for that one.
I have no money to
I'm
which.
making-
Everybody, call your
I'm
mother
not gonna
live.
send her a physical goddamn card,
Do you
man.
love your mother like Mr. T loves his mother?
Guys, let Fernan
I
say
love my
stuff.
mama!
No, that would imply that we were actually paying attention to this.
Make your mama's proud time, boys.
So I don't know how long I'll be able to.
I love my
so
mama!
the sooner we can get started.
From the Palace of Power to Mount Olympus, from Metroid to Congoland. Throughout the many worlds of Videoland, all that stands against Mother Brain and the fearsome League of Darkness is a daring band of heroes, the N Team, and their greatest champion,
The
Captain
N
N, the
team?
Game
They
Master.
went through so many teams that they're all the way down to N from the A team? Jesus, these people rate such shit.
Not
That's how you do
even,
it, Brennan. You just interrupt
Cue
the
the
song and
A-team
just go.
music.
No, they don't get theme music. They're far too below the standards of the A team to deserve theme music.
well, at least they're not the Z team.
Well, they're more than halfway to it, I think.
I
Anyways,
actually don't even remember how the
Icarus.
Captain N theme song went. I'm sure it had to have one.
I just checked on YouTube, but I kind of skip over it because I had to hear the voice.
Why are they fighting trimmers?
That's exactly what I was asking.
You know,
Apparently Princess
knowing
Leia
the way
answers
that Captain N interprets games, this would probably be their take on Earthworm Jim if it ever got to that point.
What? Oh, yeah.
Grr, Ruby, let me eat ya.
So who's Pit?
Candris.
Yeah.
I thought it was we were going from top to bottom, so I thought
Oh,
Captain N was going first.
I'd say it doesn't really matter, so somebody start speaking.
I'm just looking. Okay.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Go Gandhi, go Gandhi, go.
I was a 90s guy. I can't do the 90s guy voice. It doesn't make any sense.
Because Frosty, I
Just
don't
sound
think the
more
people,
radical.
I don't think the people who did this magazine actually knew much about the games at all.
Look out, princess. You're too cadicarous. My zapper is just barely keeping these overgrown earthworms at bay.
Those are earthworms? What?
Yeah,
Earthworms have
I
teeth.
don't buy
I
that.
think
for
they're a little
second.
more than just overgrown.
Yeah.
'Cause if they
Did I
were
mention-
overgrown, they would just be large
Yes.
earthworms, not be green with teeth and tongues.
They have
Uh,
tongues?
Boy, cat. No, how the hell did I do it last time? I don't remember. Boy, Captain N.
I think
sure
you're going
hate
like a kind of squeaky nasally voice last time.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah.
totally-
Yeah.
Boy, Captain N.
Boy,
Yeah,
Captain N!
yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Boy, Captain N.
God
Can you do a
No.
toad voice, Kendrick?
damn it. No, I can't do a toad voice, and I'm not doing the stupid toad voice.
Try.
No, I
No.
can't. I'm just not going to.
Boy. Pff, okay, whatever. Boy, Captain N.
A Russian voice.
I can't.
Just go with whatever you can do, really. Anything you can do is fine.
Yeah.
And don't insist on him doing a specific voice and then say that.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying to him to do the toad voice, which he can't
Oh.
I
do.
think that was sarcasm.
Yeah.
Just do a voice that doesn't involve sighing every 5 seconds.
Yes.
Fine. Boy, Captain N. I'd sure hate to see the fish that they catch with these worms.
What?
Your turn.
Yeah, that's
You are Princess
that's
Lana.
Princess Lana. That's your character there.
Think
Well-
Valley Girl voice.
Oh, how did I know that was the voice?
Because Autumn chose it last time.
But you can do any voice you want. Don't
Yeah.
listen to them.
Well, at least we know why they call this part of Congoland the Valley of 5,000 Holes.
Whoa!
I'm not even touching that one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Valley of 5,000 Satisfied Men. What?
Moving on.
What was that? Was that a donkey?
Yes, it was.
I would ask if Sylphie died again, but then I remembered he's not in the call this time.
He's already
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah, we.
So we said he did Russian for Captain N. Might
I
try that
don't
on
know.
his next
He
line
doesn't
here.
look like he's in that much of a hurry.
So, what are we doing here anyway? You hustled us through a warp portal so fast, you didn't even have time to tell us where we're going.
I'm gonna try Russian real fast because Sylvie said he did it last time. So let me see if that works. I'm hurrying because I think I found the key to winning the war with the League of Darkness once and for all.
That
Kind of
sounded more
sounds
like a
closer to
combination of
Indian.
German
Indian?
and
German?
Indian. It sounds like a German
that'll
Indian.
work too.
Which is fine.
Germandian.
Yes,
German,
German
yeah, thank
Indian.
you. Germandian.
Yes, go with that.
Hello, my name is Apu, and I am from Munich.
Okay. I'll change
Hello,
it.
my name is Apu, and I'm from Munich.
That's not Apu. This is Apu. Who's talking? Oh.
Look,
What?
Thought there was a worm
clearance straight
talking.
ahead.
I thought there was a worm talking there.
I'll voice the worms. No, not really.
All right, I'm going back to the
Make dying
90s.
noises.
I
I'm-
don't understand the question, Sylvie.
Because like the dog, they don't talk.
Also,
Made it.
goddamn, that face the tiger snapped out of this. I didn't even notice that on the page.
Oh, I saw it.
What?
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. I'm going back to Ninja Turtle. We made it. It looks like the worms won't come in here.
Um.
Or whatever.
No.
I'm thinking. I remember Foul doing that. Foul really
Yeah,
highly
that's-
over exaggerates it.
I came in there. What? I never. No.
The ninja
Guys.
I deny it all.
Guys, just
I'll-
keep
I'll figure
going.
something out.
Better, this is you.
But they've got us surrounded.
Good thinking, Captain. You've got us right where they want us.
That better be error from Zelda 2. If that's Karnov, I'm gonna be upset.
Karnov isn't Nintendo property, though, is he?
While we was on Nintendo back in the day.
Yeah, but there's
Well.
only things that are actually Nintendo property here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karnov was Konami?
Wasn't it
so.
Capcom?
Karnov was Data East
Huh.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Anyway,
Bit of us.
or Namco. Data East
Which
translated
one?
it.
It was like a billion companies. Okay.
And to answer Frosty's question, the other guy standing there is Uranos from Kid Icarus. He was
Uranos.
upgraded.
Nothing.
He was upgraded from random minor enemy to big goon for these comics because
Interesting.
they needed another character to use as Mother Brain's henchman to replace Dr. Wily.
And they couldn't
Damn,
do
Donkey
anything
Kong got
else.
buff.
There are so
Yeah.
many great characters they could have used.
It's like the Sonic Boom Knuckles.
Don't understand half the choices
Well,
they
like
made in
King
this.
Kong.
What is
Oh,
up with
yeah,
Donkey
that-
Kong's eyebrows? Do
That
gorillas have
thing
eyebrows?
was just-
Apparently they do now.
Actually,
they apparently
I
have
think they
17
do.
eyebrows.
Let me see. Well, I know they have a
I
brow.
think normally they would be the same color as the fur behind
Yeah.
them, so you wouldn't even be able to tell.
but
Yes.
normally they're just all black.
Anyway, it's Gandhi's time to go.
Yes. At least that bought us a few moments to think.
You mean to think about being eaten?
Why?
Whatever.
Why don't you explain what we're doing here, Captain N?
See,
And I just
I was-
got to comment that Kid Icarus has some serious blush going on there.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell is up with that? Also,
going through
I
a
have
time
to
in
ask,
his life.
what was your question about the bitrate, Sylvie? I don't understand.
me because I'm beautiful.
you're
Oh
just
my
going through
God.
a phase.
Either he's flushed or he's really, really embarrassed.
Or he's just really horny after dealing with all of those big worms and their holes.
Belled.
All
Shut
5,000
it.
of them.
Yes.
Beld. Quiet. Quiet time now.
See, I was going through some ancient scrolls, and I found in the Palace of Power.
Ancient
What?
scrolls in the world of NES.
Yeah, ancient.
Who does
And
think
I
it?
found the story of the Well of Despair, man. The scroll said the greatest weapon of all could be found at the bottom of a well.
I have to say, who names this stuff?
I think Timmy's at the well, if you ask me.
It's like,
Yeah. It's
did they
clearly
fall
the-
in and become
Clearly,
so...
the ancient power is Timmy.
Yes, exactly. Timmy!
Yes, we go down to the bottom and we find Timmy, and he is the greatest weapon of all.
Emma?
Don't you see? This is my big chance to beat Mother Brain and her League of Darkness. We can free all of Videoland, and it'll all be over in no time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that will totally work. What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
What is that thing?
That thing.
What
the
the
dog?
shit
What is
is
the thing?
this?
I think one of the worms managed to get inside one of those suits of armor.
And then grew limbs?
It almost looks like an elite.
A
With
giant
way too
worm
long of a head.
ogre.
It's
It
it's
almost looks
obvious.
like an elite.
It's obviously Earthworm Jim's suit in a medieval fashion.
Yep,
Oh, freaky.
clearly.
I was
Anyway,
waiting for that worm to say, groovy!
also, what the hell is up
Groovy.
with Kid Icarus's head? It looks super huge in that
It's
in that third
Pit.
panel. I don't
Not
care. Give a shit.
Icarus.
I don't give a shit.
Hey, that's fabulous hair.
But
In-
look
in
at how
the
big his
comics, they-
goddamn head is.
In the comics, he is not Pit. He is, well, even in the comics and in the show, he's Kid Icarus. They don't call him Bit.
It's wrong though.
So there's a lot wrong in this comic. It's all started
And the
being
show.
wrong when they had the 5,000 holes.
It all went downhill from there.
Well, let's see. It started with the word from and went downhill from there.
Yes. Anyway,
Curvy.
Kevin,
It sounds like it went down holes, not downhill, but whatever.
Oh.
exactly.
more like in holes.
What?
Kevin,
Well, we
I've
all
heard
know
that-
about princesses and what they do when they get into pits and holes.
Love-
Just let her
Oh,
speak. She's
God.
tried
I'm
to start
going
twice
to
already.
Ball someday.
She wasn't here for that one.
That's
what?
true.
Or she might have been.
I don't
I don't
think
We
you're
can show
right.
you later.
The Zelda one.
Oh, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think she was here for that one.
Kevin, I've heard of that well. What? I've heard of that well, and it's legendary weapon, but I don't think this is a good idea. Any weapon that powerful could do untold harm if it got out of control. I can't read. I need my
Wait.
glasses.
Again,
That-
as you can actually zoom in by clicking and holding.
That monster in the armor, that
It'll
looks
help.
like a boss I fought in Ghouls and Ghosts.
Well, that's true. It does.
I think he looks like an elite from Halo.
Well, did we
Well,
actually get
yeah,
the
but they
pet of
did. But
the,
it isn't like Halo existed at the time.
That would be awesome if they got that from Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, they very might have. What time did this comic get released?
Far after Ghouls and Ghosts was. This was like 1990 or 1991.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, so
But, I was
Oh, it
going to
could
say
be.
that they did already mention that right now they are in Congo Land, which is where Donkey Kong is from.
Okay.
In the Valley
Well,
of 5,000 Holes.
Well, that would be just one part of Congo
Where do you think I
Land.
stick all my bananas?
Stay quiet.
But, Princess, don't you want to win the battle? Don't you want to see your father again?
Of course, but
Assuming we find the place, I hope you know that most of these legendary wells have a big, nasty, nasty guardian.
Why is his head so huge in that one panel?
Because he's
I
a
don't
worm.
know.
No, not the worm. I'm talking about Pit.
What?
Yeah, panel 3, his head is like
Oh, he's looking
the
at it, yeah.
size of his body there.
Yeah, what the
Maybe
fuck?
his head is made from the same stuff as Mario's frog suit.
Yes, clearly.
A giant worm ogre. Just what I need. Better call on the power belts.
Power belt.
well, right.
Some
This is
accessory
power
set.
glove, as I was expecting. Also, I'm a terrible shot. Look, I'm firing at the shield. First, I'll use the
Dangerous.
pause button.
Turn your
to
head.
Stop that
Breathing.
ass.
Heavy breathing.
What?
Time
Don't
out.
have to
That's
leave
what we're
breathing
seeing.
into their
Right
mic.
into
mic.
the mic there, very heavily.
Oh, sorry.
It makes me feel like I'm being stalked.
You don't have to be so close to the mic, dude.
Foul.
Then a quick shift and a punch to show this thing who's boss.
That
God
is fucked.
rules, man. Well, that's that. Now all we have to do is find the well. It must be around here. It must be around here.
Captain N, somehow, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
What is with the perspective there?
Whoa,
What the
that
hell?
is next.
It's the well of tripping balls.
It's more like
That
the
is
well
nuts.
of fucking it's more like the well of incompetent perspective artists.
Yeah, I
Well, looks
can't actually
fine to me,
tell
man.
if Captain N. I can't tell if he's standing, if he's laying on his side, if he's
I think he's
sitting down.
I think he's
Well designed
leaning
by MC
sideways.
Escher.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's leaning
I was going
sideways.
to say the
It's like
well
the
of
stair-
MC Escher.
Yes,
It's the
that is
stair-
exactly what it is.
I expect to see David Bowie appear.
Great. Let's get started. Too bad fighting that ogre and getting us past those giant worms has got the power belt pretty drained. You want me to? Who was saying that?
That's
Okay.
me.
It's like coming from the
Bowie.
stairs.
Pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. The stairs are asking if they want the stairs to scout ahead.
Yeah.
Because they're really good at staring around the place.
I hate you, Belt. I hate you.
Already.
You want me to scout up ahead? I mean, down ahead?
No, I think we'd better stay together. The split up team. There's no telling how far down the bottom is.
If it has a bottom.
Not touching
Everything
it.
has a bottom. There's a book about it.
All wells have bottoms, don't they? That's pretty deep. I'm gonna write that down.
Why is the dog?
Yeah, so is the well. The well's also pretty goddamn deep.
Why is the jacket in panel 3 there?
It's like what
I
would
don't know.
happen if you tried to put stairs down into a void.
It's a suddenly Scooby-Doo.
That I'm pretty sure all 5,000 of those holes are pretty deep as well.
Mhm.
That dog's always
Come on,
there.
gang. Let's solve this mystery.
Let's split up, gang. We should stick together, though.
Okay, so obviously
Oh.
Lana would be Velma.
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 Not Velma. Ah, Daphne.
Daphne.
Meant Daphne.
Captain N would obviously be Fred. The dog is Scooby. So who would Pit be?
Shaggy.
Cross between Shaggy and Velma.
Mm-hmm.
that
that's a weird
sounds
cross.
terrible.
Yeah.
Fusion.
And that would be
So,
that would be the entire team because in the comics, that is the entire team. There is nobody else.
yeah. So
Anyway, somebody else.
that's weird.
I think it's Candrace. Go on.
Maybe the princess was right. Maybe we should look for a portal to take us home.
No, man. Not when there's a chance to bring a quick end to Mother Brain's villainy. Besides, what would the princess think if I turned back now? Still walking down?
An hour
Well, I don't
later,
know.
they
I don't
are
know.
sort of
Rounded up.
sliding down the stairs.
1 hour later.
We're getting pretty far down. It's getting kind of dark, Icarus. Shoot some flame arrows, give us some light. Princess, you and Duke be sure and stick close to the wall. Yow! This is Scooby-Doo, isn't it?
Croak?
The Toad Imps? I did
Oh,
that too, Bill,
God.
didn't it?
Oh, the bottom.
Hiss! Hiss! Croak! Croak!
Ow!
Belled.
bottom-
Well, that was the dog's line. You just stole Archon's line.
The bottom right panel, that imp with the arrow in its ass.
What?
Oh,
What?
they not more than one.
Bottom left.
Oh, yeah,
bottom
yeah.
left panel.
Oh,
They all have arrows in their asses.
Oh, they do. Shit. I didn't know Mouse was in this comic.
what?
What?
Did I?
Uh,
Where
did.
where are we? Did
We're on page
The
6.
totems! I forgot they live in wells.
well
Block
done.
Apparently totems live in wells in Donkey Kong Land?
Why not?
blocking our path. Maybe we better retreat.
I don't think so, Captain. The stairs have been disappearing behind us as we go deeper.
That's
Uh-oh.
Nintendo for you.
Which means
is
that we
an
can't
empty
go
Escher
up.
well.
Maybe they just appear again when we go up.
Yeah, they only had so much RAM.
Yeah.
Starting
This
to think.
world's running out of memory.
Oh, that's his quiver. I was wondering what the hell that thing behind him was.
I
Yeah,
know.
it appears when it's needed.
Yeah.
Keeps his arrows in hammer space there.
Well, he has Duex Machina arrows.
Exactly what he needs at exactly the right time.
It's Deus, not Dukes.
Deus Ex.
Yes, that's totally how I pronounce it.
Hello, Autumn.
Machina.
Hi, Adam.
Hey,
No,
Autumn.
Autumn.
Anyway, it's your line,
Confused
Nefeta.
us. Why are you on the chat?
Let's
Wait
Lana.
for Nefeta to
yeah.
the line in panel 3.
So now what do we do?
If this were a wishing well, I'd wish I was out of it.
You-
I can't.
Sounds pretty out of it already.
I can't use the zapper on imps. It might destroy the stairway to heaven.
The
What?
stairway's dying anyways.
How would the Zapper destroy the stairway?
Kid, do you have any arrows for a situation like this?
Now that you mention it, maybe I do.
Of course you do.
I would have. Why wouldn't just, normal lethal arrows work for this?
I don't
Twang,
know.
twang, twang, twang.
Your arrows don't do any good, kid. You just made him more angry.
You! Oh! Crow!
That was supposed to be the princess's
And
line.
now they're singing so soothingly.
Budweiser.
Wait, princess. They ran right by us, and now they're pushing each other off the top of the stairs.
Because that
Yeah,
makes
So
sense.
smart.
Cue the Lemmings music.
They're worse than lemmings. Lemmings don't try to kill each other.
This guy gets stoned. They went up
What?
until they
That
fell.
doesn't make. What?
What?
I'm reading what the hell the arrows are on the next page. What the fuck is this?
I'm starting.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird.
I'm starting to think that LJN wrote this comic.
Also, the face on the princess in the third panel. Where the hell is her neck?
Where?
Where? More like, why is she turned into a giraffe?
This is how
Yeah, I
the
think-
princess reaches hard to reach Lee.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's
Now, more of
kind
the
of.
question is, what
She's
the fuck
turned into
happened
one of
to her
those-
nose and face?
She's turned into one of those Japanese women creatures with the growing neck.
Ugh, those things.
I don't know.
Anyway, Gandhi.
Sylvie was here. He would have
Yeah.
made
No,
a
it's-
reference to some sort of
Arrows of
answer.
ambition.
Yeah. Those were arrows of ambition. Now the toadiums will climb over anybody to get to the top.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
You missed a line.
Yeah. They went up until they fell.
Oh yeah, sorry, I jumped ahead. I said that before, but I was before we did the thing. They went up until they fell, because they're as high as me. You know,
Until they fell off.
I'm starting.
The fall after getting the ultimate high.
I'm
Nose.
st-
Oh, straight down into the well, man.
Well, of
I'm
despair for that matter.
I'm starting to think that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I almost wish we could just, I don't know.
Give up? I know how you feel. It's the power of the well, making us despair.
Great, it's the swamp of sadness, only it's a giant hole in the ground.
The power of love.
You're right. We should make sure Duke doesn't die like Artax does. But you're right. But it's just not a feeling. The danger is real, man.
You're standing on the topmost step and they're starting to disappear. You probably should move down.
Maybe I was wrong about all this.
Yeah.
No weapon is worth risking my friends' lives for. All you guys go down right now.
I would, but I probably could just stretch my neck up to the top of the well. But how
It's
could
like
we turn
that.
back even if we wanted to?
It's like the Agent Cod game where he could grow his abdomen.
What?
What?
Oh, what?
What the
Zeta-
hell are you talking about?
Stendo Pete's power, remember?
What's the
Ancient-
name of that old?
A game where you can grow your abdomen? What?
Yeah, you just stretch. That's what you do, remember?
What's the name of that old action figure that could stretch? Stretch Armstrong. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Stretch Armstrong.
I thought they were going to make a movie about it. I
Oh
think-
God.
That would be so
Isn't that?
bad.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
That would probably be up there with
I
the
can
movie
fly us out
Ships.
one at a time.
I think we'll be too heavy for you.
No way. Flight leaves now. Flight leaving now for Wells
What is that
Rim
sentence?
and points beyond. Climb aboard.
not touching it.
All aboard! Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can do this?
Sure. Piece of cake. I'll
It's
be
no
back
well
for
of
the rest
despair,
of
it's a
you
well of dementia.
I'll be
later.
back for the remains. See ya!
Kid,
Wait, the action lines are going down!
Yes.
Yes.
kid, princess.
Just drop like a stone, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Princess is
Best, and sunk like a brick!
not really holding on her die very well there. And
This is terrible. What are we gonna do, Scoob? You're right. We should go eat a burger. I mean, we have to go on. Maybe we'll find them when we reach the bottom.
This is basically Fred mixed with Shaggy. It's
Much
Fraggy.
later.
Okay,
Boy,
Shaggy.
Scoob, we've been walking for hours. Or am I just getting trippy? Maybe
Getting
this well
trippy.
is bottomless. Well, at least things can't get any worse.
Captain N and his amazing stretchy face.
And now it's... Well, he learned it from Lana. And also, now
Get
it's
of it,
Fowl.
my darling captain!
So this is Mother Brain, who a giant brain stuck up on him somehow.
You come
Yes,
off!
apparently.
So who's Mother Brain?
Foul.
He already did his line.
Which one? Oh, don't bet on it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Mother Brain! I knew we were getting low, but this is the pits.
Flattery will get you nowhere. I've waited a long time to get here, but first allow me to rid us of this four-legged flea taxi.
Not so loud, I'm not hungover. Scoob!
What is with that face? Holy shit, the face is on Mother Brain in this thing. Holy shit.
What did she do?
Like her lips are
It's
flying
like,
off.
There you
it's
go.
Like, well,
Who was
it's
that?
like what would happen if. It's like what would happen if. Damn it, what's her
I think the
name?
camera is just kind of clipping through the model there, you know, like if you zoom in
Yeah.
on some 3D objects.
Yeah.
If Maleficent. If Maleficent looked even older than usual, this is what she would look like.
Or if, you know, Michael Jackson had lived to be at 500.
Pretty much.
Who did the yank?
Melissa-
That was perfect.
Maleficent mixed with what's her name from 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil.
Whoever did that yipe 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 was like perfect to the cartoon. Like, you know, Warner Brothers stuff.
I did the.
You did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, he's the dog.
Anyway,
You clammy crump of crummy cables. Give me back my dog. And the
Oh, I'm
stairs.
afraid if you want your dog, you'll have to jump in after him.
Oh, I think gravity will work better than that.
You see, once you enter the well of despair, there's no way out. you just spiral down forever, because this well has no bottom. It's the ultimate trap, Captain N, and you'll never escape it.
That makes
So it's a
no
Mobius loop.
sense.
I guess that makes sense from the perspective we saw. It's just a Mobius loop. Just as
Wrong,
whacked
Mother
out.
Brain. I'll never give up. I don't care how deep this well is. I don't care how many dangers you throw in my way.
Are you stupid? She just told you it has no bottom.
I wasn't listening. I'll save the princess. I'll save Kid Icarus. Maybe even that dog if I feel like it. I'll beat you if it takes me forever.
Zap.
What?
I can just imagine Mother Brain's like, "Yo, you stupid fool."
And
All right,
now-
he fell in and
now
died.
we need-
My mission is over. Time to
Was
go
that
home
Brennan?
and have some crumpets.
And well, that was stupid and pointless.
Wait, what's going on? What
What just happened here?
What?
They reached 9
Yeah.
pages, so they had to just end it there for some stupid ass reason.
Good God, there's literally nothing.
Well,
The entire comic was pointless and stupid.
Don't worry, we have a lizard man here to explain the Deus Ex Machina.
The
Oh.
big yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say.
I'll voice
Deus
him.
We
Ex.
need a guardian of the well. Who wants to be the guardian of the well?
I'll voice him.
all right.
Oh, okay,
Arquan,
hold on. You do it. You do it.
Looks like Kermit the
give him
Groin
the Groin
anyway.
voice.
Yes,
Yes.
The Kermit voice.
yes,
Well, back outside the well, thanks to the Writers Guild strike.
yes.
Thank goodness.
Wait,
Only good thing to come from it.
you want me to you want me to use the Kermit voice?
Yes, the Kermit the Groin voice.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Is it my
Ah, really, man? This
whose voice is it?
Pit.
I mean,
did Pit think Zeus yet?
Thank
What is that?
That's somebody coughing.
That was me. Sorry.
You know, I wonder if Peach's Castle in Mario 64 uses the same kind of technology.
What?
there, I did the
despair.
dog already.
Endless stairs
Okay.
going up.
Thanks, Zeus.
But wait, there's more. Where's Mother Brain? And how did you get out of that bottomless pit?
Perhaps I can explain.
Perfect.
Yes.
Of course.
I am the guardian of the whale. You saw me before as a worm ogre, but this is my true form. Mother Brain is gone. You defeated her. When you showed courage even at the brink of despair, that is the test of the whale, and you passed. Why did I try to kill you earlier when I'm a good guy? I was
Come on,
hungry.
man.
Right
All the
away.
brain's gone. All right. End of the series.
Also, I
What?
read the thing, and this is the stupidest shit ever. They're just cramming in a retarded ass fucking
I'm the
moral
guardian
lesson
of
at
the
the end.
well, known as Lord Asspole.
By
You can see the tail of the ass pull right there underneath his robe.
Easy
the
there, Bill.
way, Captain Ian, you pack a mean left hook.
Sorry, I was falling down.
Then, courage is the great weapon to be found in the well?
Ah, no. Courage is the key, and Kevin showed plenty of that. But the greatest weapon of all time is patience. And that's something you have a lot of to read this fucking comic. That is the secret to be found in the whale. That persistence will always triumph over despair.
Which
you
is
think
why you
about
should
the
buy
Triforce.
retardedly hard NES games and keep
Yeah.
doing them for way too goddamn long.
This reminds me of that.
Like
Triforce
Bazooka
story.
Wars.
So,
Exactly.
Certainly could not
Takeshi's
learn
Challenge.
that lesson without going down into a well.
Yep.
Gotta go down into the well for that.
Yep.
Interesting.
so, all good things. All.
Messed that up.
All things come to he who waits.
No. But
What?
okay.
What a clever way of putting it. You must be a ketchup bottle. Allow me to show you the way home.
What?
Captain N.
What?
I did
You know
not.
the Heinz bottles. They have those things on.
The Heinz.
Yeah.
It used to be Heinz slogan back in, I don't know, the 80s, 90s.
Oh, I see.
Things comes to those who wait because the guy is waiting for his ketchup
Oh.
to pour. And then since he sits there and waits, a car full of beautiful women pop up. Those commercials were all over the place.
And then the Heinz bottles had something new on them every one. I think they
And
still
then
do.
they figured out, hey, you know, if we make this bottle squeezable, no one will have to wait.
And there's
Thus the power was lost.
Have the technology.
there was just a recent thing on a group of students that made a lid, or not a lid, but like a spout for ketchup bottles that'll make it such that there won't be any water coming out when you first squeeze it. It'll just be ketchup.
Cool. I wonder if they can
And
do
it
that
took-
same technology for mustard.
What, like a
Space
lotion
age stuff.
dispenser? Just
Soon to be on the
It's
moon.
basically like a little. It's kind of it's like a upside down umbrella kind of thing where the water and the ketchup get stuck before they can come out onto your food.
Huh.
Mhm.
Like,
Anyway,
it took them this long to figure out this technology.
I always just shook up the bottle before pouring it.
Yeah, same here.
yeah.
I think that's
Anyway.
what most people do.
Mustard would also be a good idea for that
So
one.
that
Or-
was a totally pointless comic. Which is the next one?
Dear
haven't
God, that
finished it
last
yet.
panel. His eye is growing to horrible extremes.
I got an eye twitch, man.
I
He's
got something.
turning-
An eyelash.
So what's the next comic?
He's
Vern?
well,
turning
just
into
smile.
an anime. He's turning into
go with
an
the
anime
happy
character.
zone.
I'm so
What
tired
is it?
and already like starting to pass out. Oh my god.
Oh God.
See, I passed out hours ago and then woke up again, so I'm good.
So
The
which?
Happy
So
Zone.
which? Did you say it was the Happy Zone?
This doesn't look happy. This
Now,
doesn't look happy.
What? What is this image?
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy.
No. Now,
Apple,
What
apple.
Fuck.
now let's choose a comic where I don't voice a dog that doesn't say anything.
You said plenty. You almost solved the mystery, Scooby.
I said yipe, 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 yipe.
And that was
And-
pivotal.
Okay.
And then you had the, ass pull sorcerer.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you can be Samus Aran if you want, Ark.
Oh God.
Yeah, who's in this
The
comic that
rabbit
needs a
played
voice?
Samus as a deeply voiced
Yeah, I
male
know, I
voice
know.
character last time.
It was still
Okay.
a female
I'll-
character. It just was a female character with a very deep voice.
Give it to me and I see what I can do. with it.
Hello, my name is Samus, and I am here to hunt some monsters and bounties.
It's like,
Yes, yes,
like the-
Sal.
the China of Samus.
I don't think I could do an Arnold voice though. But anyway, okay, I'll take her. I'll see what I can do with her.
Not touching that.
Okay.
Go, Vernon.
What's
Arcland.
up?
Sarkland.
Zeta, you know what you have to do now.
Yes. Say it
Oh
again.
God!
And
Yeah.
blingy it out too
Zeta's
if you
not here.
can.
You
Oh,
left.
God damn it.
Zeta- Good, Zeta's gone. Yay.
I'll make sure to tell him next time he's here.
Okay,
Oh,
let me
Zeta
open up
left.
paint here.
Don't forget to blingy it out too, Fel.
Damn it,
I-
Sal.
I don't know how to do blingy stuff. So.
So which comic are we doing next?
The
It
happy
looks-
zone.
The Happy
Happy
Zone.
And let
Happy
me tell
Zone.
you, this panel is not happy. This is chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, what's surprising to
You
me
just
is
need
that
to go here to make a blingy, Val.
what's surprising to me is that some of the enemies, not all of them, but some of them are actually from recognizable from video games. Mostly
Cool.
from Metroid, but even so.
Are those kites?
Yeah, I was
I think they're
actually.
supposed to be diamond-shaped polyhedrons.
I was
Why?
looking at
Like
these
rocks.
guys and trying to figure
D8s,
out who all
basically.
the.
built.
But why are there D8s?
I don't know.
I was thinking they were like ninjas on kites.
Wait, those are D8s?
They're shaped like D8s. They aren't
Yes.
actually
Yeah, but I was
D8s.
thinking that they were more like ninjas on kites or something.
Also, I love the one random punch-out boxer right in the middle.
I just noticed
See him.
him.
Eyeglass Joe.
I, Why is Glass Joe just suddenly there?
And like
I have
Kevin's
no
beating
idea.
him with one hand without even looking.
I
He's
don't have
also
Zeta's
apparently
collection
doing
of Arclon
something
pictures.
completely outside of, like he's standing on the wall.
Well, I can get you the image, the previously blingied image.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to skip the opening crawl because it is identical word for word to the previous comic.
Which means you have to
Jumping-
read it.
Jumping to page 2. The defeated forces of the League of Darkness return to their headquarters on Metroid, which is an asteroid.
Oh
not-
wait, you can actually probably get it from arcbot.swf, Val. So grab his face from that.
where Mother Brain and Lord Uranos wait.
You have the link.
Let me see.
Is that kind of like a messed
What's
up
wrong with you chumps? Why didn't you capture Mount Olympus?
That was Mount Olympus?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yes.
shitty.
Apparently.
That looked like just a random rock.
I don't remember what the capitalization for arcbot is.
It's a
Anyway,
very unique problem.
Bell, this is
Eggplant.
actually you.
Well,
Oh,
your line.
let me go down to the next page then. I'm now trying to figure out where my voice. It's Captain N, Mother Brain. He's just too tough to beat.
Captain N! It's always Captain N! He's the cause of all my troubles! They're right, though. Unless I can get rid of that pesky game master, my spring offensive will fall flat on its face.
Oh, that's why there were D8s. He was the GM.
What? Did I just miss something there?
Yes.
And I think that's Eggplant again.
Aha, here's just Arc Peach. This'll do better.
Also, I have to say, shouldn't the Castle of Power have some sort of defense mechanism against a direct attack?
Okay, we can actually see the Metroid space station. It's just this giant brain thing.
Again, shouldn't the Castle of Power have Palace of Power have some sort of defense mechanism against a direct attack from a large space station?
You would
got-
think so.
It's got gravity.
Don't be silly. That would be too sensible.
And I think the first one is either King Hippo or Uranos, so...
I mean, it's
Let's
like the
go with
Master
that
Emerald
Uranos.
from Sonic 3. It's gotta be protected by something. It's that powerful.
Let's go with King Hippo, since I don't
But
think
yeah,
we
I'd
have...
like you a thing which has an arc face in it.
I don't think we ever designated a voice for Uranos. I don't think we will actually need a Uranos, damn it.
Maybe
Someone
Cantress?
No, Candace, it's Squirrel, clearly, because that's the only one who doesn't have a voice, I think.
What?
Well, I'm actually
what am I
King Hippo.
doing?
Green Hippo?
So read the line. It doesn't matter who
Else.
says it, because we can't tell who's saying it.
Okay.
Oh, Uranos?
Gyarados, if you have a plan, I'm all ears.
No, that's Mother Brain!
No.
Actually, I think that's...
I would
yeah,
assume
I think that
Uranos
is
wouldn't
Mother
say his own name.
Yoshi!
Who says even the mighty Captain N?
Even
Even the mighty Captain N is Uranos.
even the mighty Captain N has a weakness, Mother Brain.
Uranos, if you have a plan, I'm all ears.
No, you're not. You're
Or I
all
have to
brain.
be.
I think that's the joke.
all
you know,
lips.
with the other one before, it was flat on its face. It's making fun of body parts or something. I don't know.
Nah.
probably the fact that she's a giant face.
Yeah.
Yes, that's clearly it. Very subtle game. Or
That is
very
good.
subtle comic. It's almost as subtle as that game that Fernan was playing before. The one with the incredibly subtle social commentary.
Oh, which one was that?
Don't you remember that, Ferd? How it was incredibly subtle and not at all obvious?
Are you kidding? It was practically a hammer to the head.
No, Squirrel, I was totally serious with that statement.
No sarcasm in your voice at all that I could detect.
You just say it in sarcasm font.
We need the sarcasm bell everywhere.
Yes, we clearly do.
Ding. So ding.
Ding, press are done. Ding.
So, Princess Lana, take it away.
Meanwhile,
Assuming she's still awake.
Nepeta, did you fall asleep
Better?
to the soothing sounds of Belle's voice?
She said she was fighting her sleep. She might have.
Nepeta!
Are you there?
Belle, I'm gonna choke you.
Oh, that's fine. It's not like my headache could have gotten any worse from that. Thanks, Beld.
Oh,
You're
good to know.
welcome.
So you see, you're scot-free, Bill. You do it all night long.
I may need
I'll
a
make
replacement
sure to
for
do
this.
this voice for every single character.
It was
Please
a joke.
Nepeta? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think she's here anymore.
She's probably fallen asleep.
Is there a
Okay,
way you
it
can do,
defaults
like,
back to
some sort of
Arclon as
buzz
the princess
thing?
then.
for Skype?
Autumn, we need
Don't
you.
know.
As noted, if there's no females available, all princesses default to Arclon.
Really? You guys call me in when I'm like the fruit cup when you're all out of chocolate pudding?
What?
Well, the
You are
pedo
always
happens to be-
invited here. What are you
Yes,
talking
of course. You're
Hey,
always
look-
invited.
Hey, wait. Fruit Cups is healthier than chocolate pudding, so there.
Yeah, but
a
chocolate
healthier
pudding is
alternative.
better tasting.
That's true.
Fruit is delicious.
Besides, I assume that by calling Squirrel, that would also call you too.
Yes.
Sorry, what'd you say? I caught some deodorant that fell from the sky.
I said that calling Squirrel calls you too, so I didn't bother. And besides, I think I did call you as well.
You
you're
did,
in
but
the
I have
group.
to cancel it or else there's gonna be an echo.
Yeah, that's true. But still, you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
included in the invite.
Anyway,
Well, I'm working on a game with a group of people called Team Overture.
Mr. Lang is actually on this group.
Okay, so I'm Lana, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yep. Not a girl that you chose.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yes. It's how beautiful on the bottom.
My father used to bring me here when I was a little girl, before he disappeared.
I think you're on the next page.
Yeah, you missed a page.
Yeah, go back one page. So
Back
you
one
have
page.
the line right at the
There we
bottom.
go.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
Boy, I'll say. And I'm not talking about the trees.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, my nose?
Yes.
No, he's talking about your extendo neck.
Oh, great, she's a Barbie.
So, how did you find this place?
My father used to bring me here when I was a little girl, before he disappeared.
Oh no! Hey, it's okay, Lana. It's gonna be okay. I know it's hard for you without your father, but you gotta stay strong and smoke a lot. What was I saying?
I'll become a
Oh
Barbie.
yeah, and carry on the fight. That's what he'd want.
We'll try.
Okay.
My.
Oh
I'll
Lord,
become
don't
a
try
Barbie.
to carry on.
Your father
Oh.
will come back someday. I'm sure of it.
That better not be her father. It is her father.
Yes,
Is that really her father?
Yeah.
Probably not.
And that's his
Exactly.
first line. That's a pretty good first line. Who's her father?
That day
You know what we should sound
has
like?
come.
What?
Oh, dang it.
What?
Never
Oh,
mind,
sorry.
Candace just did it.
No, if you have a
I
better
can do
voice
it.
than him.
If I do it though, I'm gonna give him a toad voice.
No.
No, please no.
Has anybody seen Girl John in Paradise?
Seen what?
Has anybody seen Girl John in Paradise?
Nope.
Never mind.
Did you say?
Then you wouldn't get it.
Did you say
I don't
Captain Paradise?
Say
Girl
it.
John in Paradise.
Oh,
You're
never
right.
mind.
Day has come. What kind of voice did this guy have? And who's done the voice yet?
No, there was this
Squirrel
old
doesn't
man
have a
who was
voice.
like, what does it do, say, son?
We should give Squirrels a voice.
You can sound like him, can't you?
I've never seen that character. Anyway.
Give him
His
your
mouth-
scientist voice.
Something wrong
The,
with
sci-
Mama.
the scientist?
Yes, give him the scientist voice.
So yeah, bring it
Okay.
back, man. Bring it back.
No, or Eggman from Sonic for Hire.
No, I'm not going to do Dr. Eggman from Sonic for Hire.
That'd be perfect.
No, only if he gets a load of this.
I smack you through the internet.
What? It's one of the most well-known Dr. Eggman lines.
Yeah, so is... Oh, yes. That's very good.
Oh, when he goes, Yosh.
Yosh!
Anyway, go with the scientist from Game Destroyers.
Okay. That day has come.
That's good.
His voice
Father.
is as charming as yours, princess.
Oh, Daddy, all these years. What happened to you?
I do not recognize you. I'm a scientist. No, I'm... I'm sorry. I'm here now, daughter. That's all that matters.
Jeez, did you like swallow hydrogen peroxide or something?
He's like so creepy. I'm sure it's. Oh wait, it's sure great to finally meet you. I told you of that line. Change the whole meaning. It's sure great to finally meet you, sir.
Gee, I wonder if he's
welcome
going to be the up. There he goes.
Wonk.
Your Highness. Whoa.
Uranus?
Uranus.
Uranus.
No, you're a nose.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not a
Disgusting
nose.
demigod.
Yes, you are.
Father.
Mother.
There's a Sam arc.
Sends
I couldn't
her
do blingy.
guards,
Wouldn't work.
Captain N.
No, her greetings, not her guards.
Samark.
Arclon in the Samus suit.
What? Oh, I
Arcloid.
said.
But you didn't put the blingy, Fowl.
I try blingy. It don't fucking work.
Really?
Not
well.
for me.
Huh.
Wow,
Okay,
my glasses look really purple and awesome in that helmet.
Almost as purple as mine.
Arclon. It's Arcloid.
Is that
Give me a second while I get this into the stream.
Or Arkanoid.
Arclanoid.
It's funny.
Alright,
Alright, your turn.
Am I still going with the scientist voice?
No, you're
No.
I was
No, you really, like,
going for
dignified.
Uranus, wasn't I?
Like the caveman from
I got like
Freakazoid. I subscribe to the New Yorker.
Wasn't I
Cave
doing
guy?
Uranus, or did
Yes, cave guy.
we change that?
I don't know.
Well, whatever.
yeah, that's
Because
right.
I did them before, so.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So you
It doesn't really much matter. Just go ahead.
Just somebody read.
I
There we
set
go.
the line already.
Wait,
Oh,
so no,
maybe.
then it's Vernon's thing.
Yeah.
Cap reacts fast, with lightning reflexes honed through endless hours of power playing, but
Stupid
it.
Kabuki cheating.
he used a teleportation spell. Dang it.
He said that already.
Like an idiot.
Kabuki fighters. So cheap.
back at the Palace of Power.
Kid Icarus, Samus. We've got big trouble. Princess Lana's been kidnapped again.
Is the
Big
dog sitting at the
trouble.
table?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dog is
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
at the table.
Yes, he is.
Now, that's very interesting. Would you like to
Yes,
talk about it over tea?
That dog is Emperor. I don't know what you're talking about.
We've got Trouble Kiss Maximus already, Captain.
Oh, they got back to that shit again? Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
also, I was wondering, why the hell do they have some comics where he has
Different
that
writers.
accent and some that
Yeah,
don't?
some
Because
were,
the
well,
other one-
it depends on how many blows to the head the writer had taken. If he
Bell.
had taken only a couple, he just
Bell.
grew weird-ass
Hey,
limbs.
Bell.
Couple lines of blow to
because
the
he-
head.
Because he didn't have that entire thing at all last comic, and this one.
Matter, he just did a bunch of blow anyways.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I have Tripicus Balsicus.
Oh, yeah.
Go
Anyway.
ahead, Ark. Read for Samus.
Take a look, Captain.
Most unsultry female voice ever devised.
You are
Outside
so
the
sexy,
mystic-
Samus, and your voice is as soothing as Toad's.
Do you
Yes,
want
it
me
is.
to wear my Zero suit?
And just think, this comic pushes the love triangle between Samus and Captain N.
God damn it, it does? Really?
Oh.
For fuck's
Samus,
sake!
you look good in a Zero suit or nothing, and I happen to have no Zero suit at my house.
I do have a birthday suit.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy
They get-
birthday.
I really want to see a thing where you got the birthday suit thing with the Metroid thing playing over it.
I'm going to do the Burns joke.
Burns
Do
joke.
do do
Yes.
do do do
The one with the one where Smithers
No,
is
no,
in that.
just do the joke. Don't explain it.
Happy birthday, Smithers.
Mr. Smithers.
I assume you know what I'm talking about, yes?
I'm going to crush you
You
like a
had
paper.
the dream again, sir.
No, actually, it
Smithers.
was Smithers who was having that vision.
Yeah, why would Burns ever do anything for Smithers? It would just ruin the joke.
He's gotta be a pointless sycophant.
Next page!
Onward and downward.
If Candace can
yeah,
regain
yeah.
his composure for one line here.
Right.
Who is that gastropod from Sector 7G?
Alright. It's an army kiss.
They will arrive here in 1 hour. I have already stop it. Okay, I have already planned a counterattack. I can't do this if I'm laughing. Hey,
I know.
now that you have returned, we will crush them like dogs. Like we'll beat them and whip them like dogs. Sexy dogs.
You must sing opera. Your voice is so beautiful.
Oh,
Wait, she doesn't mean you, Scoob.
Hello! Am I calling at a bad time?
Oh my God, she's got our publicly listed number. Mother Brain, what have you? Damn it! What have you done with Princess Lana? I'll hurt you if you hurt her. I'll have to be with
Says
Samus.
I'll hurt you. That's it.
Yeah. I'm kind of losing it now.
Like, what have
You all
done
hurt
with
her.
Princess Lana?
What?
I'll hurt you.
If you hurt
Hurt
I'll
her? Why, Captain? I'd never do something so unpleasant.
Instead, I'll surround her with birds.
It's Lana. Hey, Samus, wanna go to my
It's
bedroom
my
instead?
latest addition to Videoland, the Disney Zone, the Happy Zone. Isn't it beautiful?
Guys, did you know that the room right outside, or right before the outside of Disneyland, is purposely all pink to make the grass look brighter than it really is?
Really?
Yep,
Huh.
Interesting.
Huh.
it's the illusion of color pink.
No,
No,
because your eyes
bright
get really
red.
tired, so it sees the
Eye
exact
saturation,
opposite.
so.
That's bright red, not pink. Bright
It's
red.
like
Your
if
eyes
you
get
stare
really
at one
tired.
color long enough and then look at a white wall, you will see like a shape of that color.
Yeah, because your
Yeah,
eyes won't
I've
see
seen
the
that.
opposite.
And the food, I think,
Eye
is here.
saturation.
I'll be back in a minute.
Stop interrupting. I'm saying something. Thank you.
Goat actually did order a pizza.
Yeah, I'm going to go make myself some toast too, so I'll
Okay, you
do that
sexy
as well.
Samus, it's your line. Samus.
Work that line, Samus.
I've heard of this so-called Happy Zone.
Disney.
Those within it are trapped inside forever.
You
So it is
heard
Disneyland.
of her latest addition to video,
Yeah, I was gonna say the latest edition.
as in just made. You've heard of it.
She had to exposize it.
What are you talking about?
It was the 80s.
This plot has more holes than the place in the last comic.
This plot has more holes than Mother Brain's face.
I only have 3 holes. What are you talking about?
Well, there's others if you look at the bottom parts.
You have a
That's
mouth,
not my
don't you?
face. That's my neck.
I don't want to look at the bottom parts of Mother Brain.
You get
Yeah,
it.
let's not identify Mother Brain parts.
Eee.
That's right. The Happy Zone is strictly a one-way trip. The fuck does that say?
Heroes.
Heroes. That said like Hershey's, and I'm like, what?
That's what I thought it said too.
Hershey's Kisses.
Heroes check in, but they don't check out. Take the beautiful Princess Lana, for example. I did. I took her all night. I'll wait for Belle to get back so we can switch the page on the stream.
Still you.
Look at all the advertisements.
The Happy Zone. This way.
Happy, 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 happy song.
I think I finally found the
one
voice
in
for
green
Captain N.
says,
What?
"You got it."
So is this place kind of like the fun box?
This way. Yeah, you got it.
No, because it's not small, square, and dark.
I think I finally found the voice for Captain N. And
Go for it then.
it's a little bit like a Fizzle Swirl. But it's
Oh,
kinda,
goody.
And I'm
Yeah,
back
that-
with food.
that's how. Oh yay! That's how I've been kind of doing.
Okay, we're on the
my
next
version
page.
of
Okay.
like, dude, where's my car? You know. And
Yeah.
Neo,
You're gonna make it
yeah.
say hi?
And
Sweet.
Okay, we're on the
reads.
next page.
What about mine? But don't fret. Just step through this warp zone and you'll be in Happy Zone with her. Ooh, how romantic. Or would you rather she was trapped all alone forever? Oh, by the way, this is a one-way warp zone. Only lasts for an hour after the Happy Zone. After that, the Happy Zone will be closed permanently.
Well, when did she open it?
Just now.
Okay.
Kevin, you cannot. Right.
It's a pit.
Oh, he's making toast, remember?
Making toast!
Pitt's making toast.
Okay,
Happy
I'll go
toast.
ahead and fill in for Bit.
I just have bread.
Bit voice. Cap, what are you gonna do, Icarus?
Okay.
All right.
Kevin, you
Cat.
cannot be thinking of accepting
And
Mother
for-
Brain's offer.
Let's play with paper ball.
I'm thinking. Hang on.
Chief.
Look at the size of her head.
Samus is right here, though.
I'm Mr. Chief, man.
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's not
right.
just the size of her head. She seems really gigantic there.
Well, yeah, that's
half
true.
taller
She
than
is
him.
huge. Jesus.
That is 7'5".
Apparently.
Hey, man. I'm
She's
not
a super
sure.
soldier, like
She's
Master
a
Chief.
giant.
No, she's a super soldier like Master Chief.
Man, I'm not smart. I'm just really far away.
She's a titan.
Hey, my groin is down here.
She's a
And
titan.
Captain N is a super soldier.
But the princess is in there.
Then that is her fate. We have a job to do here.
What a weird romantic scene.
She's groping him.
And he's like,
Come here,
Big
baby.
hands.
Her
Oh.
hands are bigger than his
Oh,
head.
Captain N, let me show you my G.
You're so sexy when you're giant.
Samus is going to use her screw attack.
Same way.
So does that mean that Samus is Velma? If Lana is Daphne, Samus is clearly Velma.
Velma never used any ballistic weaponry, though.
Jinkies, Captain N.
I like to think she's got her blaster to his groin.
One false move, and it's toast.
This belongs to me.
Wrong move, and I will change your whole religion.
You about to become Buddhist.
I swear she's getting bigger in every panel.
Nah, she's bigger in the previous panel.
You gonna read the line arc?
Where is the courage of the warrior which I admire so much in you? Come, Captain, we have a kingdom to defend. Gold and glory to win.
Yeah, but Morio's busy. Oh, Samus. Please. Give me a break, huh?
I'm all out of Kit Kat bars.
It's pretty clear the audience this comic was aimed at.
Stupid people?
No, prepubescent boys.
Stupid people? Gandrus, you back yet?
Hey,
Look at-
you're one yourself.
Are you
So-
sure? Are you sure she's...
That's some army outside. We could sure use your help, Cap. But if you really want to, you go ahead. Good luck, a kiss.
By the way, that is what happens when toads consume helium. Their voice actually goes down in pitch.
What?
Why don't you give him a good luck kiss a kiss?
Did he say good luck, I guess? What did he say again? Was it my line?
Look at Samus's hips.
Hey, welcome back, Candace.
Sorry.
Have you made toast?
Yeah, it looks like Samus is about the same, but her suit gained like 100 pounds in that last
Yeah,
panel.
that's she's wearing a space diaper under that or something.
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Well, sometimes
in
when
space,
you go on
gotta
these
work
long
at the
mercenary
pits.
hunts, you don't really have time to take a pit stop, so you gotta have a place to store everything.
Unless you just send your pee to a different dimension.
Send it through a warp zone. Somebody sitting there in mushroom land. Ah, what the fuck?
Mario goes through work on the
Joy! A lovely rain shower!
Well, we're fighting the space pirates. I don't have time to go to the restroom, so I have to tinkle on the go.
commercial for Depends.
Did Samus say
What?
the line yet?
Or Huggies. One of those.
Adult
Captain,
diapers.
you must not.
Leave
But thou
me
must.
alone, okay? Down to my last hit. Just let me think.
God.
Oh,
think. Hmm.
1 hour later. Oh, damn it.
Idiot.
Almost 1 hour later.
Frosted Flakes or scuba diving? I'm going.
Princess Lana would not want you to go.
Of course you'd say. What?
Of course, you'd say that. You like me.
Oh yeah, it makes a bit more sense like that, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Of course you'd say that. You like me.
She also
want me to
really
stay.
has a dislike of people who actually have to go to the bathroom. That's
Also,
why she had to get the space diapers, because Lana just hated it whenever she had to go to the bathroom.
Well, stop the joke. It's not funny.
I don't
Stop the
care.
joke. Stop the joke, baby.
True. But if I were the princess and you left the kingdom defenseless in order to be with me, I would I would despise you.
I would not
kidding?
feel bad about you too.
Are you
That took
kidding,
that took
Samus?
them 1 minute to say.
Samus, literally, I just have to say, Samus could single-handedly defend the Palace of Power.
The penis of power.
Palace of Power.
No, it's not the palace from the Little Mermaid cover there. No.
Why not just walk through? Never mind. He's lost.
She's gone forever.
Okay, Candace, do your icky kiss.
What
Or
is that?
dubstep.
What is that?
Put away
Who's,
the put away the vibrator.
who's pulling out their lightsaber?
Hey, it was already out.
I found the princess. The princess.
Luke,
No.
Seriously,
That's
stop
you,
having
Belle.
Jedi battles.
Luke, I have your dildo.
Ow.
Well,
Holy crap.
you're just making like
Whoa!
Warbly voice. Oh, it's all gone.
Okay, now we're fine.
What
What was that about?
That was amazing.
Can we do that
It was like
again?
remix.
I
was
was
fine.
Kanye West for a brief moment.
I felt like I was getting pulled back and forth through time.
Audio
That-
was retarded.
Warbly
That was
voice.
bizarre.
Can we do that again?
That was bizarre.
Oh.
Go ahead and
Fuck.
redo the line, Yandris.
I think the TARDIS must have flew by or something.
I think the line just sort of got tossed into a fan.
That was
So we're
that
doing
was
it so slow.
crazy.
It was just.
Everybody does that with a fan too.
Well,
Gotta talk
everything
about-
must blend, so should the internet.
Wow.
Oh no 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 no.
Willow. You idiot.
Oh no 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 no.
Anyway, let Kendra speak.
No. Oh no. Oh no no.
Alright, Candrace?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's Candrace.
Be quiet.
I found the princess's power scepter. What should I do with it, Captain Acus?